Well, some very heavy rainfall once again this morning. Some brief severe weather that really didn't amount to much, but the flooding risk was our main threat, and that will be a threat again overnight tonight. Rain is gone, so once again we do have a bit of a break and a lull in the rainfall, allowing for drainage. But what's not going to really help us out is the fact that the ground is now saturated. So any heavy rainfall really has nowhere to go but the roadways, any low-lying areas. So some flash flooding is possible again overnight tonight. Few showers are developing along the coast just to the west of Morgan City, and may see some development out ahead of a line of storms out across Texas. But really, this is what we're watching more than anything. Now, the good news is, even if we have to deal with another round of rain, is that the models are indicating that this should be a fairly fast-moving line of storms. At the moment, doesn't look like any of this is going to stall, so that is good news. But it's also going to occur after midnight tonight. So while everyone is in bed, with that line moving through during the early morning hours of Wednesday, and at times some very heavy downpours. Notice the timing of our model, the almost squall line in essence, is already just to the mouth of the river by about 6:15 tomorrow morning. So if that is the case, we might have the worst of it early in the morning, and then fairly quiet weather for the morning drive, with then some more showers and thunderstorms at around 50, maybe 60% during the afternoon and the evening, but improving conditions after that next round of rain. What rain we're expecting during the afternoon and evening tomorrow at the moment is not looking very heavy. Flash flood watch will stay in effect until 1 o'clock Wednesday. Weather Service is kind of reanalyzing to see if they may need to push this to Thursday, only in anticipation of some of the heavy showers that we could see tomorrow afternoon. Now, through tonight and early tomorrow morning, there is a moderate, so kind of a level 3 out of 4 for flooding rains. In terms of anything severe, we're in a level 1. A few isolated strong to severe storms, but the severe weather is not really our main threat. Clouds have cleared out, and we actually have some sunshine once again, kind of like yesterday. The afternoon and evening turned out pretty nice, and that may be kind of the case tomorrow. Clouds are already starting to work their way back in from the west, associated with those big storms over Texas. 81 degrees right now, dew points upper 60, so humidity is a little on the higher side, and our high today was 81. The morning, or I should say the low for the day, was 70 degrees. That wasn't this morning. That was once the rainfall got started. We actually began the early morning hours in the upper 70s. Rain began, temperatures came down, and most of the day today we spent in the 70s, only just this past hour getting up to 81 degrees. 70s and 80s outside at the moment, and dew points still plenty high, upper 60s, low 70s, plenty of moisture to fuel the showers overnight and into early tomorrow. But by Thursday, dew points start dropping as a cold front pushes on through and a good feel air mass arrives for the end of the week and as we head into the weekend. Now, what's getting all these storms going right now is an upper level low. You see that spin right there. And what we have in the mid and upper levels is what is called a split flow. So in the upper atmosphere, the winds are actually diverging away from each other, and that allows for that growth and development of the thunderstorms. And there's plenty of moisture in place, and that is helping to fuel all of these showers and storms. Also, we have kind of a weak frontal boundary in place that's helping a lot of these storms get going. Now, the moisture is going to remain on the higher side through tomorrow and into early Thursday. By the time that upper trough, that big upper low I was showing you, that's going to help to bring in the drier air as we head into late Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. But again, it doesn't last for very long, as the Gulf moisture is going to start to return more by Sunday and into early next week. But over the course of the night tonight, we're watching that line of storms that will be rolling through the area. With a stationary boundary still in place, we'll keep some scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast during the day Wednesday. Then by Thursday, front moves through, improving weather. So another solid round of rain on the way. Notice where the heavier amounts will likely be more to our west than what we're expecting here, because the line should be moving through rather quickly. 80% chance of storms overnight with some downpours, lows in the 70s. Tomorrow, early morning storms and a break, then about a 50% chance during the afternoon and evening, high of 79. Then drier weather is on the way for Thursday. Beautiful weather for Friday and into the weekend. Scattered showers and thunderstorms return, but more isolated in nature by early next week.
All right.